All right. What is going on, all you holotable heroes? It's your boy Itachi, and this is Itachi Gaming, and welcome back. Welcome back, everyone out there in the galaxy. How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone's doing well. We're back with another video. It has been way too long since we have done a Hyperdrive bundle account update, and so we're going to be doing that for you guys tonight, show you guys what's going on with the Hyperdrive bundle account along with our main account, ladies and gentlemen, that OG account, and how our journey to Sith Eternal Emperor is going. All right, let's hop over to the game, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll see what is going on right now. All right, so here we've got our Hyperdrive bundle account, y'all, and as you can see, arena, we are ranked 126, so no longer hitting under that 100 mark, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, man, the Chewie's got these lights going crazy today, man. I don't know what's going on here. Chewie, can we go to just regular, like, white lights? Ah, there we go. Hello, there we go. All right, so yeah, arena rank 126. Fleet rank is fleet fifth. Oh man, fleet arena rank 5th. Jeez, couldn't get that out. We did not hit Kyber Club last month, y'all. Unfortunately, hopefully we can do that this month. Definitely looking forward to that. So let's let me get this real quick. Yeah, that bonus energy. Yeah, we need that. All right, so over here, actually let's do it this way. I don't think I have anything yet when we go into this journey guide, looking at Sith Eternal, and see what these prerequisites are. Okay, I got 2 out of 15 so far. So and those are Sith Marauder at Relic 7 and Imperial TIE Bomber at 6 stars. Those are the only 2 I've gotten, but we're getting close to a couple of these, so let me show you what's going on over here with our characters. So let's go ahead and hit our favorites there. So as you can see, Sith Marauder is at Relic 7. We can officially take him off of this right here. He is no longer needed to be favorited. Darth Vader is at Relic 4. We may be getting him up today, as close to Relic 7 as we possibly can. We're not too far off, so we may be doing that today with Vader. Grand Admiral Thrawn is at Relic 3. So he's got 3 more relic tiers to go. Papa Palpatine is one piece away from gear 13, and then we can start working on his relics, man. And these pieces have been giving me some trouble, guys. Got to get these Athcam med pack salvages for this piece here, and that'll pretty much put us over. And then these guys right here, these Armor Tech data pads, farming those over at Fleet Battle. So they're coming along here and there. We should have Palp at gear 13 soon. Also, we got Anakin already at relic 4. We just got to take him up to relic 7 as well, so he's not too far off himself. Count Dooku is at gear 12. Time to start working on this guy to get him to gear 13. We did place that Zeta on flawless reposit. Count Dooku is just phenomenal over in Grand Arena, ladies and gentlemen. We have having so much fun with this guy right here. So let's keep it rocking and rolling. Admiral P at 68 out of 100. We're getting close. We're getting close, ladies and gentlemen, to 7-star P. Let's keep those stun cups for now. Grand Moff Tarkin, one gear piece away from gear 12, and then we can move on to gear 13. But we've got to get these Mark 5 stun guns, man. I wish there's a way to get Mark 5 stun guns a lot quicker than what we currently do. Darth Maul, same thing here. He is at gear 11 on his way to gear 12. He's got a few more pieces here to go before we get there. Same thing with Darth Sidious, gear 11 on his way to gear 12. So this is mostly going to be gear mods and abilities going on here. Same thing with General Veers. We need to get him to gear 12 as well. And then you know, Royal Guard has got a ways to go with the gear. Again, these Mark 5 stun guns, man, everyone needs them. I need them for Royal Guard. I need them for multiple other characters that are higher up in their gear tier. So it's been a bit of a struggle. Now Colonel Stark is ready to get activated. So we got to do that here soon and start working on his gear. Him and Veers only need to be relic 3. So for the event, Director Krennic is just about 100 shards off from 7 stars. So we're pretty much in that 7-star march. Have not activated Director Krennic. Hopefully once I can get through the rest of these guys' gear, I can start really working on Director Krennic. So those are my favorites right now as far as characters go. Let's continue down the list. Starting off with the 501st, ladies and gentlemen. And we've been starting to work on Sexy Rexy 5s in Echo here in the 501st. Not too much done to them here so far. Rex is an easy gear up. 5s isn't too bad himself, but all these guys are 7 stars, and so getting them to gear 12, gear 13 is going to be much needed. Moving on to bounty hunters, have not touched these guys for a long while. As you can see there, Grief Karga is one of my farming nodes, along with Admiral Piet and Director Krennic, but this is going to be over in fleets. So this is a double node for us in fleets, as you get the Rebel Y-Wing as well in this hard node. Fantastic farming node there over in fleet hard. But that's really it going on with bounty hunters. Moving on to our Empire, and as you guys know, these guys are getting all kinds of love right now. We do have a 4-star Moff Gideon. Not wailing on him yet. We'll be waiting until about a week or so there to actually finish him up, but he is at 4 stars, and we'll be looking to gear him up for those Imperial troopers, ladies and gentlemen, which we'll look at here in a little bit. But obviously Royal Guard, Grand Moff Tarkin, General Veers, Colonel Stark, Director Krennic, Grand Admiral Thrawn, Darth Vader, and Papa Palpatine are all needed for Sith Eternal. And so we'll continue to work on those guys as much as possible. Moving on, now I haven't looked at my Ewoks in a while, and I need to, because I've been getting Wicket shards because of those Mark 5 stun guns. And so as you can see, Wicket is at 174 shards, so just right there at 5 stars. Now we'll have to work on Chief Chirpa over in Cantina battles. He's at 95 out of 50. Ewok Elder only needs what do we got here, about 24 more shards, and he will be ready for 7 stars, and so our Ewoks are getting very close as far as star count is concerned to being able to go in and do a C3PO event, which is nuts, as we're just rolling up on our first year with the Hyperdrive bundle, guys. Is this coming up week, so we're about to hit our 1-year anniversary this week as we go into a new grand arena this week, and that is just crazy business. First order, nothing going on with these guys, absolutely nothing. Haven't farmed them, haven't touched them, they're just sitting here chilling. Moving on to G-Rep Galactic Republic, ladies and gentlemen. Come along pretty nicely. We got our relics on the Jedi here in Galactic Republic outside of Shaak Ti. Shaak Ti is gear 12, so Katano gear 12. And Padme, we have still not unlocked Padme at 7 stars, and that's because we kind of did direct focus in here into Sith Eternal Emperor, and so we never went back and actually worked on our Geos here, which are in dire need of some gear, my friends. And so I'll be going back after we get Sith Eternal and start to work on these Geos so we can get Padme and start really working towards gas, which is crazy, right? That's crazy to think that we'll be working towards gas this soon and this quick after our first year. Moving on to Imperial Troopers. Now these guys are starting to shape up pretty nice with this new addition of Moff, Gideon, and Admiral Pia in here. We'll be looking to make some great use for them over in Grand Arena, so I can't wait to see what we get out of this team. Definitely need to go ahead and put Zeta on General Veers from everything I've seen from testing so far, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. All right, moving on to our Jedi. And the Jedi, haven't touched these guys in a while. Obviously we're working on Sith Eternal, but we got them to Relic 4, if you guys remember, and so they've just been chilling here in the relics at Relic 4. I haven't taken them past there. Relic 5 is really where I need to at least have them before doing anything. Moving really is where I should have had them before moving on, but we just got so much relicking to do in Gear 13s to hit that they have kind of gone by the wayside for the time being. All right, moving on to our Night Sisters, and obviously Asajj Ventress is Relic 2, but we have not touched any of these other gals in a long time either, and so at some point we definitely need to get at least Talzin and Old Daka up to Relic speed. And then at least do Gear 12 on like Spirit and Talia would be ideal. Moving on to the Old Republic. Now, not much going on here. We do need to finish off Mission Vow and Zalabar to be able to get ready for our Malak event. We still haven't done that, unfortunately, with our gears changing into Sith Eternal. And then Canderous needs to get to Gear 12 for that event as well. And we should be good to go for our Malak event. Rebels, I really have not paid any attention to Rebels whatsoever in a very, very long time. After Sith Eternal, after finishing off Padme and getting Malak, we'll be looking to kind of transition and start working on our Rebels, so that will definitely be coming in the new year. We need to get CLS and get ready for Jedi Knight Luke and things like that. There's a lot to go on here that are in this Rebel faction that is much needed. Obviously with Mon Mothma and whatnot, and some of the other characters, 3PO and Chewie, that have been added recently, warrants going in and taking a look at our Rebels. Viva la Resistance, not much going on here either, my friends. Haven't really touched these guys. Now, Resistance Hero Poe here is a double farm along with Admiral Piet. There we go. Along with Admiral Piet, and so over here at 6B hard on the light side. So that's a double farm for us. Moving on from the Resistance to our Separatists, and our Separatists have been giving us some great defensive holds over in Grand Arena. Wat Tambor is about to hit 5 stars, and he's at Gear 11, my friends, with the Zeta on. Newt Gunray, that team with Count Dooku and Wat Tambor have done some phenomenal things on defense. Our B1 battle droid finally ready to go to 7 stars, guys. 338 out of 25. Out of 25. So ready to be activated at 7 stars. And so we can start working on our General Grievous droids here. Now, General Grievous not quite there. He's 3/4 of the way through. He's got another 24 shards to go to be at 7 stars, but this is coming along very nicely on this account with our first year coming up. Sith, our Sith obviously are looking pretty decent. Nihilus there ready to go to 6 stars. We'll have a little over 80 shards left after that. Right around 80 shards left after that. As you guys can see there, we were farming this node because of some of the gear needed for our Sith Eternal farm. Moving on to Sith Empire, and I always love my Sith Empire. But as you guys can see, Darth Revan and Sith Marauder both relic 4 and relic 7. HK-47 still sitting at gear 11. We did get Bastila Fallen finally to gear 12. Which is pretty exciting. And Sith Empire Trooper I haven't really worked on because at this point getting really close to being able to do Darth Malak, and so I much rather just have Darth Malak in here with Sith Marauder, HK-47, Bastila Fallen, and Darth Revan. 123 ABC, what's up? What speed is D-Rev at? Let's see. I don't think it's all that great. 290, right under 300. So it's kind of meh right now. But yeah, once we get Darth Malak, we'll be good to go there. Start using that team probably over an arena and transition from my Jedi. So those are the characters, my friends. Let's take a look at ships and we'll go light side, dark side. So here we go with the light side. I am farming Bittleby. Woo! 123 ABC says his is at 313. I can probably have mine a little quicker if I move mods around, but I'm still using Jedi over in Arena, and they've got my faster mods. Bittleby Y-Wing Starfighter is on that 6-star march there. This is a hard node farm for me on a daily basis. 7C hard light side. So grabbing that every day. Rebel Y-Wing is coming up here on 6 stars as well. 53 out of 85. Fantastic tank for your negotiator fleet in Galactic Republic. So speaking of the negotiator, officially at 7 stars, and we can officially check him off the list. Full abilities there, ladies and gentlemen, all maxed out, and so we can take him off of our favorites. That capital ship is done. Anakin's, Ahsoka's starfighters have been 7 stars for a long time. Same thing with the Barin, Ghost. We're working on Rex, almost at 7 stars here with Sexy Rexy's ship, which is very nice. Biggs Dark Ladder 7, Phoenix same thing. Han's Millennium is only at 5 stars. Cassian's U-Wing 7. Most of the Rebels are at 7 stars. Plo Koon's is at 7. Same thing with Clone Sergeants. Home 1, we've got 7 stars. We need, I think, only one more event for Endurance to get this at 7 stars, just to kind of round out those ships, even though we won't be using this, seeing how we have a 7-star negotiator. Outside of that, been grabbing Poe Dameron's ship here and there. Biston's U-Wing's done, so is Resistance X-Wing, both at 7 stars, but they're not activated right now. And that's our light side. Let's move over to the dark side of things. Obviously, Geo Soldier Starfighter has been done for a while. We can actually unfavorite that. Imperial Tide Bomber is on that 7-star march, 9 out of 100. So this ship is ready to go for Sith Eternal, actually, but we're going to continue to farm this all the way up to 7 stars. Sunfax, Geonosian Starfighter. Still needs some work here. Still needs some work. Let's upgrade that. AR movie trailers. What's going on, buddy? Same thing with Spy. A lot of this is going to come from gearing the underlying characters. No. Dog is going nuts over here. And then, you know, we'll get Xanadu blood here as we start to farm. Droideka will be going on the farm list after we're done with Sith Eternal at some point. Not sure when that is yet. IG 2000, we have to finish off. He's almost at 7 stars, and then we can go in and do the Han's Millennium Falcon event, as Slave 1 and Houndstooth are already at 7 stars. AR movie trailer says his account has grown so much. LOL. Gas is gear 12, 7 stars, and my crystals are down to 0. Oh wow, down to 0, man. That's pretty far down. That's pretty far down. At some point, we're gonna start working on Vulture Droid and a Hyena Bomber are going to be needed, because we have officially started to farm the Malevolence. We are 40 shards in. We've got 105 to go to be able to unlock it. And so some point in that time, we need to start working on Hyena Bomber, Vulture Droid, and these Geos and their underlying characters. So Executrix is at 7 stars. Chimera is at 7 stars. So these guys are maxed out as far as star count goes. Still need to work on their abilities, but not much to go off there for right now as far as to work on. Same thing with Tide Vance. So Gas is so fun to use. Can't wait for Relic 7. Gas is fun to use. I gotta agree with you. So that's the Hyperdrive account, guys. You guys know what to do in Shipments. This is pretty much just gear for me at this point, on all these. Now we'll go in here. Right now I'm a little low on crystals, but I've been grabbing Piet. Well, I'm actually gonna grab this to try to accelerate that farm as much as possible for me. So we've been grabbing him here and there. Cantina Battle Store has been going to the shipbuilding materials for the most part, and then Biston to get him to 7 stars. Guild Store, again, this is all gear for the most part. Not really farming too many characters out of here. Ewok Elder is an easy farm. So AR says so many Kylos in Galactic Legends in Arena now, but with gas I can climb a lot easier now. Fantastic, man. That's good. That's very good. Squad Arena, this is all about prestige mats, as we just spent pretty much all of ours to finish up our negotiator. Mod Store, I look at this occasionally. I'm not in here all the time. I'm definitely getting to a point where I need to start looking in here again for good mods, because we're kind of slacking in the mod department here recently. So Fleet Arena, this has been about Zetas for me, as well as getting General Grievous, which he's not here right now. He shows up right here at Grand Moff Tarkin, and so that's typically what I'm looking for in this store. Guild Event Store, so get to this currency right here. We are working on grabbing the Malevolence. Our negotiator is maxed out 7 stars, so now it's time to work on that Malevolence, which is very nice. Get 1, we have been saving up quite a bit, and so I can actually spend some of this. I've been spending it on Wampa shards for the most part, and occasionally I'll get some gear depending on what gear is needed and what I'm trying to complete at the time. So right now, nothing there. Championship Store, this is all gear. I typically grab these injectors and these MK9s, whatever's here, because of relics, man. Those guys are needed for every character to relic, for sure. And then over in our shard store, this is all gear, all of the gear that we can get, that we desperately need to finish off pieces. So that is the Hyperdrive bundle account. Let's move over to our main account, ladies and gentlemen. Bring that up right now. And so here's the main account, y'all. That OG account, the Itachi account. Arena rank 189, still rocking the Sith Empire, as you guys can see. Darth Revan, Darth Malik. We changed set out to am I ready for Grand Arena? Yes and no, man. Yes and no. I'll explain in a little bit. I took out set to put in our Sith Marauder, our Relic 7 Sith Marauder. There's Relic 6 HK47. So this is looking pretty nice. Fleet Arena rank 29th. Could not get to Kyber either on this account. Now granted, we are in Division 2 on this, and man, I gotta tell you, it is a tough division, and I'm rolling up on 4 million GP right now, guys. 4 million GP. So let's go in to our journey guide and see what we've got checked off for Sith Eternal Emperor here for our prerequisites. We are 7 out of 15, my friends. We're getting very, very, very close here. 8 more to go, 8 more requirements to meet for us to go in and do this activity. Now we got Emperor Palpatine at Relic 7, Darth Vader at Relic 7, working on Royal Guard, Admiral Piet, and Director Krennic right now as we speak. Working on Darth Sidious and Darth Maul. What's up, DSP? We got Count Dooku at Relic 6, Sith Marauder at Relic 7, Imperial TIE Bomber at 6 stars, Jedi Knight Anakin at Relic 7, Grand Admiral Thrawn at Relic 6. Currently working on Grand Moff Tarkin, General Veers, and Colonel Stark. So not too much more to go for Sith Eternal, and I am excited, my friends, for my first Galactic Legend for sure. So we're going pretty hard here. 7 out of 15 again is where we're currently at with our relic characters. So we've got a little bit ways still to go, but we are getting very close. So let's go in here, look at my favorites so you guys can see what we've been working on. So there's Darth Vader, Papa Palpatine, Jedi Knight Anakin, Count Dooku, Grand Admiral Thrawn, Sith Marauder, all meeting their requirements at this moment. You'll notice I've got some other characters on here, and we'll talk about them here in a little bit, but there's Darth Maul, 2 pieces away from gear 13. Same thing with Grand Moff Tarkin is 1 piece away. I just need this one last piece here. Again, these MK6 Athcam med packs, man, these guys are holding me back, and we can take him to gear 13 at that point. Darth Sidious just got over to gear 12, so he's pretty much he needs all 6 pieces for gear 13. Royal Guard is still at gear 10, so we got to work on this guy quite a bit actually, to get him to gear 11 and then on to gear 12. General Veers is at gear 10 as well, 1 piece away from gear 11. Needs that same piece as Royal Guard, as you guys can see here. And then Colonel Stark is only at gear 9 right now, so we got a ways to go for Stark before he's ready to go. Admiral Piet, we're at 65 out of 100 shards, getting close to 7 stars here. 2 pieces ready to be crafted for gear 12. And so we are rolling with this. I need to put some mods on him, work on his abilities tonight and tomorrow before we enter into Grand Arena for sure. Director Krennic, 34 out of 100. So he's on his 7-star march as well. Only at gear 8 right now. We need a stun cuff here. Med packs are a bit high dollar, huh? They cost some money, the med packs. Stun cuffs there for Director Krennic. Now you'll also notice that I have the characters for Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker on here. I think we're missing Old Ben. Nope, C3PO, there we go. And so I'm gonna be working on them soon as well, because I think I'm going to go after, to be honest with you guys, Jedi Master Luke Skywalker after we get Sith Eternal. But let's go down. Oh, as you can see, Moff Gideon, I did whale on Moff Gideon on this account. 7-star, gear 10, on his way to gear 11. We got some mods on him, so he's coming along. He is a monster. Yes, he is. So looking forward to seeing these guys in action in Grand Arena. So let's make our way down here. Let's go to the 501st. I definitely need to be working on the 501st after we get our Sith Eternal. AR says, if you're wondering where the crystals went, 10k went to Droidica Relic because I hated the event, and 10k went to gas. to get gear 12, lol. A lot, AR says a lot of gear 12. Hey man, nothing wrong with that, man. Gas is a great character to take up to gear 12 for sure. I'm enjoying him. I hope you are too. As you can see though, my 501st still needs some help here. We got to get into relics at some point. I want to slow down because as you guys can see, my GP up here is at 3.9 million GP. I am in division 2, and so I had to slow down just a little. Moving on to our bounty hunters. Now, bounty hunters, haven't touched these guys in a long time. They've been sitting at gear 12 forever, and at some point we'll circle back around to these guys, taking some very key members up to gear 13 for sure. Moving on to Empire. For the Empire, as you guys know, the Empire has gotten a lot of love these past couple of months, starting off with that Darth Vader rework, and has been just rolling since then with the release of Admiral Piet and now Moff Gideon. And so I'll be looking to spend some time with our beloved Imperial troopers here soon to get these guys up to snuff. Obviously, we're gonna have General Veers, Colonel Stark, and Admiral Piet are all getting relicked for Sith Eternal Emperor, and so we'll be looking to do some more work with Moff Gideon, maybe Death Trooper as well, Shore Trooper, and we'll need another attacker in there for Moff Gideon, to be honest with you. And then just depending on where we want to go, if we want to do General Veers or Moff Gideon for those counters that are out there. So working on our lovely Empire, as you guys know. Moving on to Ewoks. These guys aren't going to get touched anytime soon. They're staying right where they are. The First Order, haven't touched these guys either. So these guys will be coming in 2021. Yeah, 2021. The First Order. Moving on to G-Rep Galactic Republic. So here's our Galactic Republic, ladies and gentlemen. Same thing, haven't really touched these guys either. They're going to need some love coming up here very soon. General Skywalker with the 501st, Padme Amidala with some Galactic Republic, whoever we got left over really, for G-Rep to put under Padme. Obviously we'll have Jedi Knight Anakin, Ahsoka Tano. Probably it's going to be General Kenobi and Shakti, to be honest with you, for that lineup, as most of these guys are already relicked outside of Padme. So we got some work to do there with gear in gear 13 and relics for sure. Geos, we need a lot of work on. Ooh, Brood Alpha, can you be upgraded? Yes, you can. Ooh. Okay, so we just got 2 gear levels on Brood Alpha. Excited about that. But these guys need a lot of work, a lot of attention, for sure. I need to start being able to contribute to my lovely, my great guild, my friends, and Geonosis Territory Battles Dark Side. I need to go ahead and take him up. Excuse me. Take him up gear wise and level wise, but he is 7 stars and ready to get worked on. He's going to get worked on because we need him for Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker, and so that'll be coming right around the corner. Grandmaster Yoda, I definitely need to take this guy up to relics. He hits like a truck, and I'm missing out so much with not having him relic for my Jedi team. Obviously Jolie Bendo, Jedi Knight Revan already at relic 5. Grandmaster Yoda needs that relic for sure. And then we'll be working on Old Ben as well as we work towards Jedi Master Luke Skywalker and Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker. Moving on to Night Sisters, I haven't touched, guys. Zombie, coincidentally, is about to hit 7 stars. I've gotten this purely from the event over the past couple of years. I actually have not hard node farmed Night Sister Zombie whatsoever, and so she'll be 7 stars here very soon, which means I really need to buckle down and just work on Mother Talzin and then their gear, to be completely honest with you, because I've just been kind of chilling at this state for a long time. Moving on to Old Republic, haven't touched these guys, not going to touch them probably anytime soon, and so they'll just continue to sit where they're at for the time being. Rebels, Same thing, haven't touched most of these guys in a while. Granted, we've got C3PO now starred along with, or favorited along with Rebel Officer Leia, Rolo, Lando Calrissian, and Captain Han Solo. So we'll be touching the Rebels a little bit here and giving some nice love to them here very shortly to get ready for, again, Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker, ladies and gentlemen. And so I'm really excited to be getting into this faction, because we need Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker at some point. Then we need to work on Mon Mothma. We need to work on 3PO and Chewie as we're working towards Jedi Master Luke Skywalker. So we'll be hitting this Rebel faction quite a bit. Viva la Resistance. Not much going on here. Again, haven't touched these guys that much either. Now, as you can see, most of them are right around 7 stars and pretty much just need gear in order to get us to Galactic Legend Rey. However, Rose Tico and Amlin Holdo, I'm just not in a rush to farm these two. They're in hard nodes. Now, with the new updates with shard drops, that might change quite a bit, because these characters are well over a year old. And so we should have better opportunities to unlock these characters quicker than what we normally would. And so, like I said, that may be, I think I'm gonna work on the original Galactic Legends later on in 2021. We'll get the 2 new ones, work on the old ones, and keep it moving from there. 123 ABC says Padme destroys D-Rev. Sorry, that was a little late, but yes, she does. Yes, she does. All right, Separatists. As you guys can see, the top here, we got General Grievous and his droids, Jango Fett, Count Dooku. They've been doing fantastic things. Newt Gunray needs some love and attention. Same thing with Wat Tambor and, of course, the Geos. But once we get that bottom half really rocking and rolling, these guys are going to be a sight to see on defense over in Grand Arena. All right, moving on to our Sith, and Sith always get so much love on this account, as you guys can see. Most of them are relict, and we'll have Maul and Sidious relics here shortly. I'll probably transition to Darth Traya, Darth Sion, and Darth Nihilus at some point to get them also relict, but these guys are rocking and rolling for sure. Moving on to our Sith Empire, and they have been where they've been at for a very long time, as you guys can see. They're some of our first Gear 13 and relic characters in the game on this account, and they have done us well and served us proud on this account for the Sith Empire. All right, moving on to ships, and we'll do again light side, dark side. And as you guys can see, I have been having a world of trouble with getting Rex's Arc 170. It only shows up over in our fleet currency there, our fleet store, and so it's been taking me a long time to get Rex's Arc 170. Rey's Millennium Falcon is up here. I haven't farmed it here lately, but we will here shortly. Biddle BY Wing Starfighter, I have been farming this. As you guys can see, we're at 7 out of 100 on a daily basis, and so looking to get that to 7 stars for our negotiator for sure. Poe Dameron's X-Wing is finally at 7 stars. Bison's U-Wing's been there for a while. Same thing with Resistance X-Wing. We did get Lando's Millennium Falcon to 7 stars finally, and I think I could take up Lando himself to 7 stars as well, which is nice actually, because we're gonna need this ship for Amlin Holdo's ship. Now our negotiator is 35 out of 100, so we're currently working on this to get this to 7 stars. Endurance is done. Home 1 done. Rebel Y-Wing is about to be ready to unlock, 1 shard away. We do farm this every single day on our fleet battles on this hard node 4C hard, and so that's been coming along quite nicely. Anakin's ETA's 2 Starfighter done. Same thing with Han's Millennium Falcon, Barn Starfighter, Ahsoka Tano's ship. A lot of these guys have been done for some time now. Same thing with our Rebels. The Raddus down there is what we'll need some of these other ships for that I've been farming here lately on the light side. Moving on to our dark side. And on our dark side, Imperial TIE Bomber, 5 out of 100 on that 7-star march. So we'll continue to work on that. This is a hard node farm for me. I do have Vulture Droid and Hyena Bomber actually favorited, because I do want to start working on these two ships here very shortly. As you guys know, our Empire is looking pretty good. We do need to farm the Emperor's shuttle and work on that ship as well to get that to where we need it. But most of our dark side has been sitting where it's been sitting for a while. We got the Chimera here, 7 stars. Finalizer we do have unlocked. Malevolence is ready to be activated, but I haven't activated it yet. Zecatrix sitting here at 7 stars. Excuse me real quick. Oh, I needed a little drink there. So outside of that, shipments are pretty straightforward, my friends. We get these during all of our refreshes that we can. Weekly shipments, I'm typically buying whatever's up here. I didn't do that earlier this week, but I normally do. Cantina battle store, this is all going into shipbuilding materials. Outside of that, I pretty much have everything else maxed out here outside of like Mob Enforcer. Yep, outside of Mob Enforcer. So that's pretty much done there. Guild store, again, this is gear for us. Typically looking, now these Mark 3s I typically tend to get every single time I see them, which I'm gonna do that right now, just seeing what other gears in here, just because this is probably one of the best currencies you can use for relicking your characters quickly. What else do we need in here? Probably need this implant. I should probably get. Yep. All right, Squad Arena store, this is prestige. So guild store is pretty much just gear. Our Galactic War store, this is just being converted into shard currency, shard store currency. Mod store, I've been trying to go through my mods here recently, get out what I have, so I haven't really been buying anything in mod store here recently. Fleet Arena store, I'm typically just looking for Rex's Arc 170, and it's not there. It shows up right here where Clone Sergeants is most of the time. And so outside of that, really this currency just is going into Zeta materials, my friends. Guild event store, so get to this is getting poured into the negotiator. We'll have that 7 stars here soon, and then we can start working towards our 7-star malevolence. Get 1 I have been using on my man's Wampa here, 20 shards away from 7 stars. So I'm gonna hold on to this currency for now and not go spend it. I did for a little while. I was getting some gear from out of here to help with my relicking gear 13, and I've had to slow down here just so I can finish off getting our Wampa. Championship store, this is always gear, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing else really to get out of here outside of your gear, so keep that up. And then over here in the shard store, again, we're just getting the gear. Oh, look at that. This is what I need. I need these, and I can't get them right now. I don't have enough currency. That is unfortunate. But this is all about the gear, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you scroll down to the bottom, as I tend to find most of the gear that I need down in this area right here, for the most part, for those things like these MK6 Athcam Medpack salvages, Mark 5 stun cuffs and stuff like that are found in there as well. All right, my friends, well, that's all I have for you guys tonight. Thank you so much for stopping by 123 ABC DSP AR movie trailers. Greatly appreciate you guys stopping by all the time. Probably going to be doing this particular update once a month, so we'll see what happens pretty much that week that we have a break with Grand Arena. If we get to where we're able to go in and do the Sith Eternal event this month, I will definitely be streaming that for you guys. We're trying to get back to streaming here as much as possible. It's a very busy time for me, as this is the height of the industry that I'm in, as far as our busy season. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. Like I said, until next time, I go ahead and throw up the deuces. Peace out, y'all.
something like this.